Hi, welcome to Let's Talk About IT, a series that focuses on Oklahoma's state technology services. I'm Destiny Washington. Joining us today is Amy Max, Director of Customer Success. She's been with the state for 15 years. Her team is responsible for providing world-class customer service to state employees and Oklahomans. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Destiny.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. I'm excited to talk about everything your team's been up to lately.
Me too.
All right. Well, let's get started with describing what the team does, what their responsibilities are, and what you guys do for everyone else.
So my team is a bigger part of a customer success directive. I have the customer success service desk, and I also have the technical account managers. Under customer success, we also have the ITSM team and user provisioning, basically anything that is a customer-facing team. The service desk tries to resolve everything on first contact with the customer, meaning while the customer's on the phone, that first email that they send, whether it's a chat, we want to resolve as many of their concerns and problems in that moment. The things that we can't resolve, then we send those over to the other IT teams. The technical account managers work behind the scenes, working to prevent escalations from customers, trying to help with ticket management and things with our service towers. The ITSM team is basically the holder of all things ServiceNow. So they're very much a behind-the-scenes team. You will never see them. However, they are so important to what we do every day. User provisioning is basically what that says. They provision all the accounts for every user across the state. Who am I forgetting? And then Jalen's team, he has end-user support. Those are the people that work on the laptops, the desktops, the devices.
Well, you mentioned customers a lot already, so obviously that's a big thing for your team. Why is focusing on the customers so important for you guys?
Customer service is everything to what we do. We want to make sure that we are meeting needs for our customers, making sure that their lives and their jobs that they do daily to support state of Oklahoma is easy. And it's not something that's being hindered by anything that's IT supported.
All right. So we've talked about what you guys do. What are some accomplishments that you guys have done so far that you love to brag on?
Oh my goodness, there's so many to talk about. So most recently, our user provisioning team has dropped resolution time by 50%. What that means is that the time that it takes for them to get a user up and running takes 50% less time than it did 4 months ago. That is incredible. Our service desk, their speed to answer the calls has been at less than a minute for over a year. After COVID, it was not like that at all. And so it took us a long time to get them back on the right track. We are making some changes with end user and moving away from NTT back into OMES. So that's going to be a huge accomplishment. And I think customers will see a lot of improvements in that area coming up.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick break and send it over to Jalen Byford for an end-user support update.
Today we are diving into a couple of PC support updates and some recent positive changes. As many of you are already aware, PC support for all state agencies is being insourced back to OMES. You may not know how this impacts you and when this change will occur. I'll be giving you a high-level overview of that now. First, the date for the change is officially April 1st, and no, this is not an April Fool's joke. On this date, all NTT support will end and be replaced wholly by OMES. This may seem abrupt, however, the preparation for the transition began many months ago. A strategic plan was initiated to hire and staff a computer support technician within a 40-mile radius of every state agency. See here. We accomplished this. There are a total of 90 technicians across the state, ready to help agencies, and even if that technician is embedded in an agency, that will support all agencies nearby. Secondly, what changes? The simple answer is nothing and everything. For you, there is no change at all in how you submit service requests or incidents, whether via the ServiceNow portal, phone, or email. This should be a seamless transition with no change in the process at all. For us, however, there are many positive and deliberate changes. The common denominator is that our focus is not only on completing requests in a timely manner, but also on the quality of that interaction and utilizing new approaches to best accomplish this. Our exciting changes include enhanced tech bars launching across the state. One is presently between the Sequoia and Will Rogers buildings in the tunnels, as well as a brand new one opening in the Lincoln Data Center. You can stop in any time for a computer, iPhone, or tablet issue, as well as to schedule a convenient appointment to get your issues resolved. And We heard you. We now support more devices. We are nearing the final stages of officially supporting Apple MacBooks and ARM Microsoft Surfaces with a full state of state standard tools and configurations. PC deployments will now be easier than ever as well. We are streamlining the setup process for new PCs. That includes PCs being configured straight from the factory with minimal hands-on setup. Applications will come as these innovations materialize. I hope this information has helped, and thank you for all you do. Destiny, back to you.
Thanks for that update. Now, Amy, Jalen touched on a big project, OMES moving away from NTT. So can you talk specifically about this new platform called COW?
We're super excited about this. COW actually stands for Computer Ordering Widget. The widget is housed within our service portal. This is the place that customers used to go for the NTT portal to order devices. Now that it's a little bit more in depth to what our customers need, they can still order their devices, their laptops, their desktops, things like that. Something they couldn't do in the past was they couldn't order accessories by themselves, and now they can. The other thing that we're doing is for bulk orders, which is anything over 9, Jalen's team will handhold them through the process so it doesn't feel like it's such an overwhelming task in the beginning. We will handhold them, we'll make sure that they get what they need when they need it, and support all of their agency users. The other thing is it's integrated with our PeopleSoft system. So one of the complaints customers had was that they could not match up their invoices with the orders because they were coming from 2 different systems. And we've cleaned that up so that it makes it easier when they get their invoices to match those back up to the orders that they took.
All right, we've talked about a lot of projects you have going on. Is there anything that you hope to see for the future for customer success?
Yes, more self-service. I want to constantly enhance our portal so that customers have more of a now experience where they can go onto this portal and find all of their self-service needs and questions answered, things like that. There's a chat feature. So if they can't find their answers, they can talk to someone live, or they can still call us or email us. We have those options available too.
Well, thank you so much for taking some time out and talking with me today. And thank you all for joining us. Be sure to be on the lookout for a new episode next month. In the meantime, we love to hear from you. So if you have any questions, comments, things you want to see us talk about, email us at letstalkit@omes.ok.gov. We'll see you next time.